Welcome to another edition of TMP. That stands for Toxic Masculinity Podcast. Big Cal from the Con City, man. Big Cal, 40 Cal, whatever you want to call me, man. Shit, man, we so tuned up, man. We about to tighten you up with a few topics. A lot of things spread across this world, man. A lot of crazy shit, a lot of bullshit, man. A lot of propaganda shit, in my opinion. But man, hey, we're gonna get to that in a second. Man, it's gonna be a good episode, man. We're gonna talk your head off. We're gonna talk a little bit about this Final Four, a little sports. Man, shit. We're gonna talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson. Her Supreme Court, I guess, interview or whatever. That little process going through with that. Man, we just gonna talk about a few things, man. I ain't gonna spoil it for you real fast, man. Got a special guest coming through in a little bit. Zoe, man, he gonna give his insight on a few things. Man, I appreciate anybody that's listening, man. We're gonna come with that thunder today, you feel me? Straight killer shit. Shit might even play it during this Final Four, man. Why everybody up? Got some good shit to talk about, man. I swear. Roll up a little bit of that Getty Green. Whatever it take to get you in that mindset, man. Feel good, man. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about yourself. Relax your mind, man. It's a good day. It's a great day. Amen, man. We're gonna talk this. We're gonna talk your head off, man. This barbershop talk, man. This real masculinity, real manhood talk, man. TNP, man. Masculinity on steroids, man. We don't bloviate, man. We ain't talking empty words over here, man. We ain't just talking pretty over here, man. We talking that real shit, nigga. It may come off as cruel sometimes, but you can best believe it gets the point done. Yeah, this first topic, man, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson, man. American attorney, federal judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals. She's going to the Supreme Court, man. She was asked a few line of questioning from some folks that kind of piqued our attention. One being the inability to define, sorry I don't have the video, but the inability to define what a female is. That was something that she had an issue with. She was on the fence about it, to the tottering left and right, floundering like a fish, man, afraid to step on any toes amongst her white conglomerates, her white peers, man, because she's black as the night, but she is white as hell on the inside, if you ask me. White husband, of course, another one of these bad wenches, another one of these I don't even think about the come Queen Harris, Kamala Queen Harris style type hoes, man, type bitches, man. That's what the fuck it is. Man, motherfucking dating an old weird ass white dude, man. Like it's not surprising though. It's not surprising, man. We're gonna get into this a little bit, man. Basically, that was one of the things she had an inability to define what womanhood was or what a woman is. And secondly, she has several cases in which she proceeded over, in which she gave lesser sentences to I think it was pedophiles. In certain cases, she gave lenient sentences on pedophiles and sex offenders, and she also what was the other thing she did? Let me see. And what was that she did? She had lenient. My bad. I had to. Damn, I lost my control. Oh yeah, she had lenient. She was lenient on sex offenders. Lenient sentences on sex offenders. Oh yeah, and it was doing appeals when people were at times where it was like racial injustice. She favored, or like discrimination lawsuits. She always favored, like it was like 90. It was overwhelmingly toward the white side, the Caucasians, as opposed to the people that were feeling wrong. So that was also something that came up. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk a little bit of shit, man. Unwind, man. Shit, it's gonna unpack some of it, man. Personally, like I said earlier, I feel like she's a glorified bed wench. She's someone who, as Biden said earlier, he said he wanted to appoint a black woman there. So it's already, to me, it's kind of alarming already, like that fact that he would pick a bed wench, another bed wench, another woman who's married, married to a Caucasian individual. It's quite strange to me, quite strange indeed. it's just a continuous thing with these people, man. Especially with this this blue agenda that's going on. It's kind of weird to me, you know. Yeah, the fact that she couldn't define what a woman is, especially like I said with the previous episode with Leah Thomas and all this transgender Olympic swimming, college swimming shit and all this crazy. The fact that she didn't want to pick a side, that kind of pestered me a little bit. That kind of made me, you know, raise my eyebrows and question her character. You know, also with the sentencing on the pedophiles, it led to the lack of, you know, harsh sentences on them and whatnot. So yeah, man, I just my pure observation is I didn't like her. You know what I'm saying? I did not like. I don't like the energy that she puts off. I don't like the energy she puts off as far as you know, she's not a relatable black woman to me. She seems like she's a white ass kisser. You know, another white ass kisser. You know, another bed wench looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that do whatever it takes in order to get in good with the oppressor, with the white man. Straight up. She will sell her own kind out. She will sell them out. She will sell out whoever she needs to, white, black, and in between, but especially black, to get what she needs to get to. And that's to the elite. That's to, in my opinion, that's to the elite status. That's to a status of recognition too. Where's she going now? Supreme Court Justice. She will do whatever.
You all the way, Calvin. I feel you all the way. Are you finished or are you done? Like,
oh no. I'm just saying. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. First off, I want to go back to what you said. First thing, like she had the inability to define the word woman. The white lady asked her, "What is a woman? Can you define the word woman?" And she said, "I'm not a biologist. I can't." I was like, "What?" Honestly, I think she felt like the white lady was going to ask her, "How do you feel when Biden said he was going to nominate a black woman? Do you feel like that's affirmative action in some sort?" Like, I feel like she was probably defensive the whole time and was just trying to, you know. But really, she went left field with her and talked about Leah Thomas, a man winning a women's sport. Like, that's stupid. Yeah. Like, so, I mean, and she still really wasn't trying to go against that biology because she's not a biologist. Like,
yeah, I didn't get that either.
But at the end of the day, I feel like the pedophilia case, I mean, she knows what America's all about, man. Pedophilia is big in these circles, man. So, I mean, I'm not going to act like I don't know that, bro. It's a lot of sex offenders living right next door to you guys, man.
Oh,
yeah. Stay woke, man. Stay woke. So, you know, you got to protect the seeds, man. Like, you got to make sure you know what your kids doing and stuff, because people out here don't give a fuck. They with it. So, you just got to, you know, be aware, man.
And there's an agenda out here.
And honestly, I feel like the smear campaign was worse with the other black justice. What's his name?
You talking about
Thurman Thomas or something like that?
Yeah. What's his name? Herman.
They tried to Me Too him. Like one of his colleagues tried to say he tried to rape her or say like sexual suggestive things and stuff.
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas. Yeah, they tried to make him go away like Deshaun Jackson or Bill Cosby. Like, and these men have been exonerated. We need to stop acting like these women ain't lying. Man. Women believe whatever they want to believe. They don't believe the truth. So, you know, I mean, not all women, but some women are delusional, guys. Let's be honest. But, you know, I feel like it's good imagery for black women. They have something to look to. And, you know, as long as she does good from here on, like her career starts over. She's in a new position. As long as she has a good track record, because like all eyes are on her now. So when she makes a mistake, people are going to be all over her. So, you know, now she has a clean slate. So she has a chance to turn a new leaf, basically. So let's get it done. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, all I got to say is whatever she'll do, it will not benefit the black community. It will not benefit the black community. It will not benefit the motherfucking black community. Quote me on that one. What I got to say on that. But yeah, I ain't going to get too political, man. I don't really fuck with politics. The bitch look kind of weaselly. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't trust a dark skinned woman with a white man, man. That's just me, bro. I don't trust no black woman with a white man. How about that one? Any black bitch fuck with a white man, I can't trust a bad wench ass black bitch. Point blank, period. TMP, toxic masculinity, sign out on that one, nigga. Stamp it. Can't fuck with it. And then my nigga words of Mike Singletary. I can't coach with it. Can't win with it. Fuck a bitch. On to the next, man. On to the next topic, man. The next topic of the day. We're gonna talk a little bit about, man, on a damn more somber note, man, a sadder note, man, but a crazy note, man. TNP, man, we shouting out, man, the kid, 14-year-old kid from that was killed. He wasn't from Orlando. He was from Chicago or somewhere. But anyway, he was visiting. No, Missouri. He's from Missouri. He's visiting down in Orlando for a football camp. And there's a 14-year-old boy tragically died falling down from a theme park ride, a drop zone ride, at an Orlando theme park. Yeah, man, he fell. The ride was over 400 feet, and basically, yeah, man. They said he wasn't harnessed correctly. The guy, he was morbidly obese. He was a bit overweight, a big guy, very big guy. 14-year-old kid, for, like I said, 14 years old, man. Life's thumped out. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about this shit, man. Where the parents at? Where's the protection from the theme park? Man, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about that situation, man. I don't know. Do you want to start, or you want me to go in on it?
Yeah, let me start. Give me a second. But yeah, that's just sad. Like I said, protect your kids, man. Like, you gotta make sure you're aware of what they're doing at all times, man. Because their lives can end in an instance. One dumb decision, can end their lives at this point in time in the world. Like, so you gotta make sure you trust the people that he's with, and he has a wherewithal to know when he's in a bad situation. Not to say that, he can't have fun, but that's just a sad situation, man. I'm a bigger guy too, so I've actually been on a ride where they said I couldn't ride because the harness wouldn't go down. But anyway, like, you just gotta let people know, hey, bruh, you might want to sit this one out, bruh. Like, and be honest, like, you gotta watch your kids, man, and have them be aware of what they're doing in this world. That's all I gotta say about that.
Big facts, man. You 100%. You gotta understand your surroundings, man. You gotta be aware, be vigilant. I cannot get this message clear enough. Do not rely on other people to have your best interest at heart. That goes for anybody, kids, adults, anybody listening to this podcast. Man, if you have any reservations or fear, you know what I'm saying, you got to use your common sense, man. You got to use what God gave you. Like, as he said, not to not have fun, but at the same time, you can't rely on someone else to have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that temporary fun or that temporary satisfaction of riding that ride with your friends, it really pales in comparison to the tragic result of this incident. So, that's my biggest take on it. That video was just tragic, disgusting. I hope they sue the shit out of this place. It won't bring the kid back, obviously, man. I just hope their family has get some type of restitution and closure for that, man, because that shit was tragic. Like I said, they got a video out on it. That shit was, you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy, let alone a kid. You know what I'm saying? A kid ain't even lived life. Like I said, he was a very, very big kid. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who was there to watch him or chaperone him. Like he said, it's just a tragic incident all around. And somebody should have knew better, in my opinion. And if I was that kid's parents, I wouldn't rest until somebody's arrested, you know what I'm saying, or prosecuted. But yeah, man, like I said, it's just tragic. Like I'll say it again, don't ever rely on anyone else. Them ride operators or whatever the fuck with that high school diploma. They're probably high schoolers, like they said, high school, college age motherfuckers. Hey. With their high school diplomas. Don't rely on them to have your best interests at heart or like they care about you living or dying, because they're gonna go home and fuck their bitch and sniff or whatever, smoke a blunt that night and forget about you while you're in the morgue. Like, go ahead, bro.
All I was gonna say is, man, like it's a traumatic event, man. Like people, we don't need to be watching stuff like that, man. You know, that you just gotta pray for that family right now because that's just sad, man. You know, and you're right. Like they definitely need to sue, you know, and have that day in court because that's just negligence at its best. You know, that's at least negligence, man. Like a
In
kid is dead
2022, we
just
shouldn't
because
be
of
seeing no shit like that. It's in 2022. We shouldn't be having that. We shouldn't be seeing no bullshit like that in 2022. Yeah, man. It's like you said, tragic incident. Man, like I said, just shit. Prayers and shout out to the family, man. Shit, ain't nothing that can be said that can never goddamn restore that situation. But man, that shit just touched my heart. I had to talk about it, man. I was like, damn, man, these kids, man, we losing them left and right, man, and shit. Like, yeah, man, it's tragic, man, and we losing them that way. And it's another incident that I saw. I'm gonna go ahead and get into that, man. It was a horrible incident that happened in St. Louis. Like these kids playing with guns, man. Like, nobody really knows the details of this whole situation. It was a video that's posted. They said it was an accident, but it was a 12 and 14-year-old that were cousins that both met their demise due to a gun accident, a gun in safety, whatever, negligence and whatever the situation. Where a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old, just turned 14-year-old, lost their lives playing with weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had previous posts talking about this whole situation, man. Our fascination with fucking gun violence and weapons. Like these are kids. They have photos up on Instagram and shit of this kid that had a gun. To get the guy that died, the boy cousin. He had a gun that was taller than him. He's a little short guy. It's like this, and he just turned 14, so he had to be 13, 12. So I mean, these kids are walking around with a whole fucking military grade goddamn guns out here. You know what I'm saying? Like just out here rational at 13, 14, like that 13, 14 years old, 12, 13, 14 years old. And the video's horrible. I wouldn't even advise watching it. It definitely looked to me like a murder, suicide, accidental discharge. She was playing with a gun, the pistol shot it, and then in the days killed herself. And a 12-year-old killed herself out of the days. Like just say that from St. Louis. So I mean, in these towns like St. Louis, this is the type of shit that's going on in America. Like, where's the parents? Where's the provision? Where is the supervision? Where's the help? Where is the instruction and care for these kids? Like nobody gives a fuck, man. Like and examples like this shit, once again, just like the kid that died in Orlando, should never happen. This is an incident in which two relatives killed each other due to a gun that they should not have fucking had, handgun that they should not even have fucking had, and not owner to even possess them. Their kids, their children. Why do these children have guns across America in our communities? We need to wake up. That's my message, man. I ain't want to bring it down, man, but that shit really touched my heart. I ain't fuck with it. All I could think of was where the fucking adults. Because me being a person that I'm double their age plus some of 12 and fucking 14, it's sickening to say, why the fuck do these kids even have guns? Why was where's the structure? Why is this girl so ignorant the way she point a gun at someone's head? Like, what's the disconnect with these people's brains? What are people's brains right now? Why would you point a loaded gun, or even if you didn't know, why would you point a gun that you don't know is loaded at someone's head? Are we imbeciles? I don't think so. But I have to bring that up. This is idiotic shit, and I don't give a fuck who hears it. The shit was stupid. The training of these kids was stupid, and I can almost guarantee their fucking parents were idiotic dumbasses, man. So this shit has to stop in our community, man. We got to root this shit out. I don't give a fuck who hears it. I'm talking my opinion. It's me. Shit's disgusting, and there's no way that 12 and 14-year-old kids this should fucking happen in our community. Period. It's disgusting. It's a black eye, it's a black stain, black mark, and that's all I got to say on that shit, man. We're gonna move on to something a little bit more positive with that shit, man. But we gotta wake up.
Wait. You
gotta add on to it.
Let me get my take on. Yeah, man.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Like you're 100% correct, man. It's disgusting. Where's the parenting? Where's like kids? Like, you need to learn about guns, man. At an early age, obviously, because there's kids with guns out here. Like, so I'm not saying like have your kid carrying a gun, but I'm just saying like have that gun locked away safely, you know. And if emergency happens, like you never know what's gonna happen, man. You know, but you gotta let them know the safety of handling guns. Don't point them at people and everything like that, because kids are creatures of habitat too, man. They learn from their parents, man. They see it and they do it, man. Like it's just nature. Like, you know, that's all they know, you know. So if your parents are reckless, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be reckless. Or you're gonna pick a role model in the community to form your behaviors after, because 9 times out of 10, you ain't got a chance if your parents are reckless. But that's just a sad situation, man. Let's just go ahead and focus on gun safety. Like, if we learn how to handle guns, learn how to clean guns, learn how to do the right things with guns, lock them away, and, you know, just keep them out of people that don't need to have guns. Like, because most people that don't need guns or are not allowed to have guns, they steal the guns. So, I mean, they break into people's houses, cars. Like, protect your weapons. Lock them away.
Big facts. Man, these babies is leaving this planet, man. It's crazy, man. These are just kids, children. Don't even get to live out. Don't even get to live their full adulthood, man. These are the people that were, you know, their parents had them, waited 9 months, just, you know what I'm saying, just to have their lives snuffed out at such a young age. And the black community, man, this is a reoccurring thing in our community. Youth dying, people dying young. You know what I'm saying? This is horrible. So, yeah, man, it's just like I said, it's tragic. But shit, the black community, man, we got to keep on rolling on, man, because it's not gonna stop for us. We just got to keep getting better. You know, we can't be cool with complacency. Man, we can't be cool trying to be cool. We can't be stuck trying to be the cool ones, man. We got to be the smart ones. Straight up. So let's see. And we're gonna talk. Final Four.
Yeah, let's talk Final Four. Kansas just took it over Villanova, 81-65. They've been dominating the whole tournament. So, I mean, they look like the dark horse right now. But Duke and Carolina, man, either way, this is the championship for Duke and Carolina, man. This is the Final Four, the triangle, the battle of the triangle. I'm from North Carolina, so I already know how big it is. But I don't like neither one of them. So, I put my money on Duke tonight. And if I win, I'm going to feel great, because I feel like Duke got the best team left in the tournament. But it's all about who has a bad game. Like, some teams' bad games can still get them wins, but right now, everybody good. So, you got to play best game or go home.
Hey, you ain't lying. Man, hey, I'm going the opposite. I'm going UNC all day, Tar Heel Nation. Man, my heart's telling me if we got to have a lights out game from Love, and we'll have an opportunity to win this game. Caleb Love, he has to play lights out. And we're gonna need
bank on it. Don't bank on it. He's the most inconsistent player on y'all team.
I would have to agree with you. I have to agree, man. But if we can get Baycott, so if we can get on them boards and get real active on them boards, get us a lot of offensive.
Why did you bring up Big Bird's name, bro? Baycott's name is Big Bird. That's his name.
That nigga's stupid. Man, hey, man, because he's real active on them boards, man. That's one. He has a knack for that.
Nah, let me stop hating on Baycock. I like Baycock. Baycock is their best player, in my opinion, bro. He play floppy as hell, but he gets it done somehow. Like,
he's consistent. He's consistent, man. He's a vet.
Exactly. I like him. Exactly. He should go ahead and
go
to the league and cash in, but I don't think he's gonna do nothing in the NBA. I think he just go get that check. But if he really about playing basketball, he can make it in the league. He'll be a journeyman.
Yeah. I mean, I can see him having a little Al Davis type, career maybe. Was a little, you know what I'm saying, a little niche. Al Davis from UNC back in the day. But
you talking about Ed Davis?
Ed Davis. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm all the way out. Look, Ed Davis type career. Something like that. Al Davis, motherfucking football nigga. But
I didn't know who you was talking about, bro.
Hell yeah, talking about motherfucking what's that nigga? Just win baby and shit, goddamn it. But hell yeah, man, it's
No
gonna be a
clue.
good Final Four, man. UNC about to come home with the victory, man. I got my little dub against some little friendly wager, man. UNC coming home, man. Fuck that, Tar Heels all day. So that's what I feel like, man. The Battle of the Tobacco Road happening right before us in the Final Four, man. It's crazy. And all that shows us is basketball runs through the Carolinas, man. Straight up. We already knew this shit though. Basketball country. Yeah, man. I
Those are the
definitely
only
think
two teams that make noise in basketball. Like those are the only two teams. Like, NC
shit,
State won it
I
like one
agree.
time,
Wait,
like 20,000 years
NC
ago.
State won one back in the day.
Like 20,000 years ago, no one remembers that. Like what his name? Vicky D. What up? The coach. Like, everybody
Dick
be showing his little cancer
Vitale,
commercials.
yeah, Jimmy V.
Yeah,
Valvano.
he's their only memory. Like Coach K is a consistent name. Roy Williams been a consistent. I don't even like Roy Williams, but he's been a consistent name. He's been getting players in there, but he doesn't develop the players. Like Carolina about to take his L, bro. Like they about to feel like they were there, but like Duke, I really feel like they about to put a boot up Carolina's. You know what? That's what I feel like.
Bro, it has, in my opinion, it has every opportunity to get ugly early if Carolina comes out with their bullshit energy and lethargic energy, man. You're gonna hear it first, man.
It all depends about Duke's star player Vancaro. If he start off strong, it's over for y'all. Because I feel like Duke got a veteran.
Not necessarily, bro. Just because he have a strong out and everybody else got a ball too.
Exactly, but if he's getting off, Rose don't get off too. He's more consistent than Love. He's way more consistent than Love.
Hell yeah,
I don't even really watch college basketball. Like he's explosive too. He'll take you off the dribble. He'll get to the cup. He can shoot a little bit. Like, man, what he got home? Man, what is that? Who is that? Kanye's cousin? Look like Ray J too. Like, who is that guy on stage performing?
This guy, would you watch? I ain't watching that shit.
Oh, I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching it live, bro.
I'm about to go watch.
I'll fill you in. Nah. Let's finish this. We got one more topic.
The game ain't started yet, has it?
Nah, it hasn't stopped. It's a nigga performing though. But let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about your boy. Let's talk about your boy. Go ahead, kick it off, Cal.
Oh yeah, man. We got to end it off with man. Hey, the talk of the conversation, man. The end of the biggest story in March, man. Fuck it. Shit, that shit took off like a motherfucking rocket, man. And speaking of Rock, man, we got Chris Rock and Will Smith motherfucking situation at the Oscars, man. At the Oscars, I think we get the Oscars, man. My question was, is it a setback to the black community, man? Whether it's fake or not, it's definitely a learning lesson for the black community, in my opinion, and that's why I'm going with it, man. It's a learning for the black community.
I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off, man. That's like honestly,
and matter of fact, let me just premise this real quick, man. I know this shit has been talked about like shit, but nigga, we don't give a fuck as far as if it's real or fake, nigga. We just giving our goddamn opinion, nigga. Like we ain't all like everybody else was all into that shit, nigga. We just like it's a learning lesson, bro. TNP, we relate shit to real life, bro. So go ahead.
Yeah, it was all in bad taste, man. As a person, as a human being, as a man, you got to have decorum. And Will Smith is a professional. He's an actor. And the Oscars, that's the biggest stage for an actor. Like, that's just, even if it was fake, like, you did that. And now, like, I just saw that he resigned from his whatever post. Like, he has a whole studio in LA. Him and Jada been doing it. But, he's real talk. He need to talk to a therapist, man. Because right now, he's unstable. Like, his wife been running him through the mud, man. Talking about entanglements. Like, I saw his face on that Red Table Talk, man. I was like, damn, Will. Like, honestly, if that Bel Air remake would have been whack, I'd have been done with him. But that's so fire.
He did rip that. He did rip that.
I'm still with him a little bit because I know he got a vision, but he need to get himself together. He need to talk to somebody, and really separate himself from his wife. I feel like because that's just
man. They turned that nigga to a meme, bro.
that's a display of a toxic marriage, man. Like at its best, man. Like he had no decorum at all. Like, come on, Will, you gotta do better than that.
Nah, 100%, bro. Like 100%, bro. Bro, like you said about that, the face he made, bro. They made that nigga a meme, bro. That says it all, bro. The face, He a meme along with the Jordan crying face, bro. That nigga a meme, bro. Like frozen time, bro. They got that nigga looking sad as hell, bro. Straight up, bro. But bro, I seen a whole bunch of takes on it, man. Whole bunch of takes, bro. Shit, you know what I gotta say, man. I agree with I'm a student of the Corey Holcomb 5150 type motherfucking mindset, nigga. Like, man, you can't have no toxic ass bitch around you, bro. Like that, straight up. Too many niggas go fall down by the bitch, bro. Whole life be falling down around them, bro. About a motherfucking bitch, bro. Like, nigga, or about some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, surrounding the bitch or some trivial bullshit, bro. So, but man, that, like I said, the slap heard around the world, bro. The shit was crazy, bro. The shit was funny to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, that nigga better man than me. Shit, and a lot of niggas, bro, like he stood on point for his white masters and shit, nigga. He didn't go crazy and shit, like, shit, that shit is like, nigga, that's how you know that nigga trained, bro.
Listen, Calvin, I'm gonna break it down to you to the molecule, man. I'm gonna quote my nigga Minister Jap. I'm gonna break it down to you to the molecule. First off, I'm not gonna defend a woman that openly cheats on me and then publicly embarrasses me. Like, and honestly, just because I was married to her, I'm gonna go backstage and be like, hey, Chris, man, my wife has, what is she got? What is it? What disease that she got?
Alopecia.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna say she has alopecia, bro. Like, next joke, you got to see me about that hair, like. But smacking him in front of, like, he went totally Kanye, and we all know Kanye clearly has some issues. So, you know, first off, like, your wife has to respect you, and second off, you know, you don't need to put your hands on nobody over no words, man. You need to have a conversation, try to reason with them. You know, and if you can't get to a level with them that they are respectable, then, you know, you might have to use your hands or defend yourself. But that was just sad, man.
Yeah, man. It was a poor display of masculinity, if I must say so myself. TNP, man, we strive to help brothers like brother Will Smith, man. Man up and grow a pair. Man, not allow the fair sex to treat you like a goddamn doormat, like a slave, nigga. Had a nigga looking horrible out there, man. Nose open like bowling balls to go through that motherfucking nigga. Like, bruh. Wasn't a good look for the black community, man. Made black manhood look real soft right there. Like, why? My thing is, if it's fake, why do that shit? What's the point of doing that shit? What does it achieve? If it is fake, what did it achieve? Also, I've seen a lot of women debating about whether or not, like, a lot of women were kowtowing and really support of Will Smith, saying what he did was validated.
Cal, I don't want to go here, but I'm gonna have to go here, man. I gotta go at it from a whole different angle, man. I once heard that what the Hollywood is built off of is worship of the female, where they believe in Isis. They worship her. They like some Cleopatra shit. So,
you talking about like some symbolism shit, some goddamn.
Exactly. It's adhering to the feminine principle. That's what it's doing. Hollywood, that's this whole premise. Like, I feel like the whole thing was fake. That's my whole thing. But I feel like either way is bad taste. So it's just sad when you ask me, man.
Big facts, man. Nah, 100% it is, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, I don't know, man. As I say, the niggas is both a bunch of goddamn goofies, bro. As I look at it, like a damn goofy, bro. Like, man, he like I said, if it was fake, man, what's the point? And if it was real, man, what was the point too? You look like a dummy, bro. Like, shit. But like I said, man, we strive to help. I seen this little Tyler the Creator's my boyfriend head ass son talking about that's how we do it, nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean, in my opinion? Like, nigga, you're man. Both y'all are literally the picture of non-masculine, nigga. Like, straight up, nigga. Both of these niggas, y'all anti-manly, nigga. Anti-manhood, nigga. Like, straight up, like, pink hair, nigga, talking about another man's your boyfriend, nigga. Like, all this kind of weird ass shit you be, man, come on, bro. Like, niggas out here in the hood, out here shooting it out, cripping and banging, and wish to be in the position to be born that he was born into, nigga. And Niggas be out here promoting faggotry and shit. His own dad, it was like he wished he wouldn't have been so free with him. Like these niggas, this is what they do with freedom. This is what niggas do with money. Like niggas turning the big goofy ass, hoe ass, faggot ass niggas, bro. Like straight up. Like these niggas, and then women look at these like they're real men. Like this is topsy turvy, man. So it's really TNP, man. We gotta cut through that bullshit, and we gotta show y'all the way, man. That's not it. Masculinity is not being out of control, man. That's not masculine, bro. And that's feminine energy, man. Like that's a man is in control at all times. He's you know what I'm saying? That's straight up. Like one thing that you have control of in this world is your effort. That's one thing. That's between you and you. That's a Ray Lewis quote. I say the same thing about what you do in this world. You know what I'm saying? That when what you allow. Like unless something is going on chemically and you're you know what I'm saying, there's no reason why you should resort to fisticuffs and hurting someone unless you're mentally handicapped. You know, something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Mentally or maybe even like mentally psychologically, you know, wrong with you. There's no reason to put hands on someone over fucking words, like Adam K said. So this shit is just like I said, the fact that women defended it is disgusting. It's not surprising. It's overwhelmingly that black women defended it. That's not fucking surprising to me at all. But it's very disappointing, man, because like then y'all be the main ones when niggas shoot each other, stab each other, kill each other, and be in fucking jail to be like, oh, y'all niggas gay, y'all is getting arrested, y'all niggas this, y'all niggas is why this, you know, no leaders, da 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 da. Like why the black men so violent? All this bullshit, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all promote niggas going tick tick boom or not being rational. And then when it happened to us, when it's internal, it's genocide. When it's happening to our women, our children, our communities, then you know what I'm saying, it's confusing. You know what I'm saying? It's hypocritical. It's highly hypocritical of the black community and black women in general. It's a black stain. I've seen black women overwhelmingly side with talking about that's goals, that's husband goals, that's whatever goals. The nigga, the goddamn hitting another nigga over words.
They definitely did because Jada openly cheated on him and embarrassed him, and this nigga defended her in public like a goofy, like you said. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, and
bro?
women
like,
were cool with that too. Like the fuck?
You should have divorced her immediately. You would have had grace in court, nigga. They would have looked at you like, oh yeah, he's doing the right thing, like getting away from that toxic woman, like embarrassed. Like he went on the red table and defended. I mean, basically was her girlfriend. Like I think they girlfriends more than husband and wife. Nigga. Like they girl.
Nah,
like,
for real. And then man, that's real shit, man. They over there bumping pussies and shit, nigga. That shit crazy, nigga. My biggest thing is this, nigga. Bro, how the fuck can a bitch, nigga? And this is a real shit, real TNP shit, bro. How the fuck can a bitch or tell you that she gonna be fucking other niggas, bro? Like, nigga, that's my question as a man, bro. Like TNP, bro.
Listen,
and they say,
I told a guy at work today. I was like, man, he said I feel like a man shouldn't cheat on a woman. I said I understand, but men have been having multiple wives for centuries, man. Like rich men have been having multiple wives, like preachers, Muslim mosque leaders, like what's his name, the one that got Malcolm X killed, like when he spoke ill of him, like Muhammad. They be having kids scattered across the United States. They said Martin Luther King even had kids scattered across the United States. So women love power. Will Smith, he's powerful. Like I'm sure he's done his whatever he does, but I don't even want to think about what he does. But at the end of the day, a woman is pregnant for 9 months. A man can get 9 women pregnant at the same time. Like it's not a comparison. Like you like your seed should be plentiful, but a woman's womb is sacred. So women understand your body is your temple.
That sounds biblical, my nigga. That sounds biblical, my nigga. Shit,
I mean, I'm an old school guy, man. I drop jewels, man.
Big fact, man. Shit, hey, that's what we strive to do on here, man. Straight up. But now I couldn't agree more, man. Like as a man, as a man's man, as I've been called and as I label myself, I cannot see how a man who calls himself a man, you know what I'm saying, like could be cool with another man knowingly splitting his bitch. Like how, like, and then like I've heard people say that he didn't look like he was comfortable with it or whatever, which I don't know. I ain't watched too much of that shit, the red table shit. But I did see where he was like asking her about the entanglement. Then he didn't really seem like it was open about it. So that like he was like entanglement, like he was like da da da. Like he didn't really seem like he was down with it. But I've heard contrasting things. But anyway, man, don't know, man. Ain't no man gonna let a nigga like he can be cool with fucking all day, man. I mean, it don't make it right. But ain't no real man gonna be cool with anybody fucking this main bitch, bruh. I don't give a fuck who that is, nigga. So that in itself makes me question everything about a man that I say is a man. That tries to come off like he's really like a man's man, nigga. Like, and you can never come off to me. I don't give a fuck if you Shaq, nigga. If you talking about, oh yeah, I'm Shaq, but I be letting goddamn motherfucking Karl Malone fuck my bitch. Like, nigga, no, nigga. Like the fuck, like, nigga, hell nah, nigga. Like, and I'm cool with it and whatever. And what? Nah, bro. Like real men, you can call me insecure, all that shit, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. DNA wise, nigga. Hey, nigga, and bitches want that shit, nigga. Like, hell nah. If a bitch want that shit, then be for the streets, nigga. And that's how I feel. If a bitch want that shit, be for the fucking streets, nigga. But nah, but ain't no way that a man can really do that shit or whatever. Not sane, bro. He's insane. He don't really care about the bitch, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Any man that can let another nigga fuck his bitch, skeeting his bitch, nigga, skeeting, deleting, goddamn squeak, all in that bitch, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. You ain't no real man to me. Straight up, nigga, because men ain't wired like that to be let other men dominate what they call theirs, bro. It's not how men. That's not how men work, nigga. We don't die. We die for ours. We go to war, nigga. We don't let other niggas that for things that we value and things that we hold sacred, nigga. That's manhood, nigga. Drop some gems, nigga. If for shit that we find sacred, we die for, nigga. Straight up, nigga. So, nah, you can't perpetrate a fraud around me, nigga. You faggot will. Nigga, hell nah, nigga. You can't do it with me, nigga. Like, nigga, that ain't no real nigga. And a pox on bitches that say that shit is a real manhood, nigga. We're gonna show y'all different in 2022, nigga, because we coming for next, nigga. Straight up. Don't give a fuck who up next, nigga. We got now, nigga. Get on this health shit, nigga, because that ain't real manhood shit, bro. So I ain't with it, and I'm coming for that shit, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, man, we the kings of this stuff right now, man. Like, health is big, man. Like, I just ate an unhealthy meal, but I'm going to work out tomorrow at the gym. I got 2 gym memberships. I travel. But anyway, at the end of the day, man, you got to take care of yourself, man. If you eat good, you got to work hard and work some of that stuff off, man. But I mean, you know, either way, you're going to pay for it. So, I mean, you might as well eat the best you can. Get the most premium stuff. Eat organic. You know, if you're vegan, like, get the top of the line stuff. Don't get the off-brand, you know. Check reviews of products, man, you know, and take care of yourself, man. Have a good facial regimen. Use some good cleansers. You know, keep your hygiene up, man. You know, you gotta take care of yourself out here, man. And go to the doctor, you know, get checked out. But you know, at the end of the day, as a man, you also got to work on your mental health, man. You got to take some time for yourself. Go outside for a walk. You know, that clears your mind. Go for a run. Listen to an audio book while you're running or working out. You know, like, cause that trains your body. Like, you know, when you're working out, they say it's good to go read a book. You know, to see how much stuff you retain. You know, that helps. Your mind is a muscle too. So, you know, when you're fatigued, you got to still think at the same time. You know, because just picture you coming out of the gym and somebody run up on you, man. You got to be ready to react. So you got to train yourself to be ready for anything.
Yep. Totally agree with you on that one. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna end it off with this with the health segment. Like, just to piggyback on what you were saying, man. You know, we already know with the workouts, you know, really focus in on that cardio, get that ticker moving, get that heart rate up. That's the biggest thing with me. Eat, you know, portion sizes and whatnot. You know, just get some movement in. Just get anything. You know, weight training, bench. You know, the basics, the foundational lifts, squat, power clean, bench, hamstring, glute exercises, stuff like that. Definitely work on your hamstrings. Got to have them strong. Make sure that balances with your hamstrings, your quad need to be balanced. So make sure you hit them hamstring and glute exercises. Stretch, water, adequate sleep. Got to get your sleep in, man. That's key, man. But Yeah, man, I just want to go also onto that mental health, man. Just personally, man, I had just a friend reach out to me, man, and man, he was just you just never know what people are going through, man. Like straight up, like that's just my mindset. That's something I just want to share with people, just to give you some personal insight. You never know what people are going through. You never know what your voice might do for a person. Um, like man, like he reached out to me, and then I mean, you know how it is. Like you have friends that are like, always day one, and you really don't feel like you always gotta tap in all the time. You feel like it's what's understood don't gotta be explained all the time. You know what I'm saying? We are in this rat race in this world living. Like your life don't stop for nothing. Um, so my biggest thing is like you never know what your voice might do for a person and when what somebody's thinking about. Because people think about you. You don't even know that sometimes. You don't know what you just talking to someone and reaching out might do for someone mentally. Mental health wise. So that's something that I just want to say. Like, and I feel like that I'm open loud and clear. I heard loud and clear what he was saying. What I'm saying? Really need me in his life, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I really, I feel like that's my calling to be a soundboard to people of sorts. But I told him about my podcast, just filled him in on some things. But it's crazy, man. Like, man, just be that vessel sometime for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just do it for somebody one time. You know what I'm saying? If you can. Like I know strong people need some help too, you know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to be, in this grind season, everybody want to be focused on themselves, and you know what I'm saying, and fuck other niggas' problems. I got my life, but man, I'm just telling you, if you really care about somebody, try even if they don't hit you back sometimes, just reach out and just make sure you just stay consistent with them and just check in on them. Because man, I swear I don't be meaning not to really. The people that I really fuck with, I didn't think that it would be that big of a problem. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you never know what people going through and what your voice could do, or just your presence, or just popping up and you know what I'm saying, talking and maybe got them going out for a beer or something like that. Man, you never know what that shit might do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you really care about that person. So yeah, bro, I had to share my own personal experience, man. Mental health is real, bro. Like this is also a veteran of the Iraq War. Like, so I mean, it's just a lot of things. Like I said, I ain't gonna delve too much further, but yeah, bro, like help people, man. Straight up, nigga. I'm working on that shit. Like, but when you strong, it's hard. Like sometimes you don't really need it. So you be like, damn, why you need it? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody ain't you. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't everybody else. So look out for somebody, bro. Like straight up, bro. Because I definitely would rather have that person here than not have them here. So and then all that takes is me just to be would be acquiescing to that, nigga. That's nothing. So shit, straight up, because whoever that person that you care about, nigga, fuck pride, nigga. Say what's up, man. Holla at him, man. Be that voice, bro. That's all. That's TNP, man. That's it, man. That's the episode, bro. But yeah, dog. Just you got anything you want to shout out? Or anything, bro? Or yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Duke and Carolina. They about to tip off right now. So I think
All
honestly,
right, man. We
Cal,
about to
you
get
should
focused in, man.
go ahead and
Shout out
post
to
this
UNC.
episode, man. Shout out to Duke and UNC, man. They've been doing it big all these years of my lives, man. I mean, they UNC had a struggle a little bit when they had Doherty, but I mean, Roy Williams brought them back to a little justice. But you know, I think Duke is gonna take this one, man. Let's go Duke Blue Devils for this one. But I mean, I respect Carolina's legacy. At the end of the day, it's
Man,
gonna be a
Battle of
good
the Blue
game,
Bloods,
hopefully.
man. Battle of the Blue Bloods.
Exactly, man. Both these
Yeah,
schools
man.
got money.
Yeah, UNC all day, man.
Honestly,
I feel.
honestly, tonight I'm waiting on the Dion to tweet something to hate on the white universities. Man. Dion be
Oh,
hating.
like what? Why the fuck? Why would he do that?
I'm just saying, man. I'm hating on Dion, man. I'm a hater, man. I'm a hater, man. Dion be
You're a
talking too
hater,
much,
Coach
man. Win
Bullock,
some
man.
games. Win some games. Be some white schools first, man. Like make. Hey, I don't want to
You
hear nothing about
stupid as
none of that,
hell,
man.
nigga. You stupid,
Nah,
but he didn't even schedule no white. He said he don't want to play no white school. Get him beat up. He
that's
want to
his
build his
fault.
team up.
Like,
He
give
want
your
to build his
players some
team up.
exposure. Give your players some Ohio State footage, man. Make Ohio
Yeah,
State pay for you to come to Ohio State and get in a nice hotel. Like, give your players some exposure. Give them some travel. Give them some experience, man. Like, I
bro.
want
They
to
ain't
know if
play.
they
They
can.
ain't play not one white school on the schedule this year
So,
though.
so why is he talking, bro? What state is Jackson State in?
Mississippi.
Why they not playing Mississippi State? Why ain't they playing Ole Miss? Why they not playing these
Hell,
schools,
your
man?
guess is as good as mine, bro.
Like I'm a sports guy, man. I gotta relate life and what black people talk about. Black men, we love sports, man. Like, so Dion, all that wolfing, like schedule some white schools, man. You need to talk
I
to the
mean,
AD to schedule you some classics with white
but
schools. When you
if
Deion
you, I've been
Sanders.
following him. I've been following him. He did say why. He said why he didn't want to do that shit. He said why. Like,
Why? Why did he say? Why did he say why?
he said he doesn't want the morale of the team to get down by getting beat up by them teams. That's what he said. He was
Oh
like,
my God. I mean, well, stop talking then, man. That's all I gotta say. That's why
I
scouts ain't
know.
coming
Yeah,
to
I mean, it is
your
like he's like, yeah,
pro
he's like
day.
that's what he said. I swear,
Scouts
look
ain't
it up
come to
one
your
day.
pro day because they want to know if your players can play with the big boys, man. That's all they want to know, Dion. That's all they
He
want to
might
know.
do it in the
That's
future
all I
though.
got.
He might do it in the future, but like
Yeah, I
he want to
mean,
build the team up first. Like
but I'm
next year,
saying
I
like
bet they'll get somebody. Next year
you
they'll
gotta
play
use
somebody.
your cliche to get some of the players there now. That exposure though, Cal. You know how what that do you played at a school that went D1 early, and when they play, y'all played some D1 schools. I mean, I played 1 year, but I mean, y'all played some bigger schools like Duke University. They ain't even playing like Vanderbilt for nothing. They not doing that. They not
That's
playing
true.
Florida State. I mean, they not doing that. They not playing Wake Forest. They not doing that. They not playing nobody, man. I
That's
mean, Wake
true. That's
Forest had a
true.
good
That's
season
true.
last year.
They
Like
played. They
Dion need to
played.
get on this.
They
Like,
played Louisiana Monroe last year and lost 7-6 or some
yeah,
shit. But
yeah. Louisiana Monroe is a good team, but they're not. They're not as good as they used to be. So, but I
oh
mean,
hell
they
no,
need to
they're
play. They need to
D1 though.
play.
But
They need to play some better schools with more prestige. You know, get these players some exposure on the higher level of football before
yeah,
Dion
yeah.
is
Like
like talking junk
why
to
just beat
all
up on the
these.
HBCUs, right?
Right. But I mean, when the
Yeah.
HBCU plays one of these historically white universities, the white university gives these universities per diem just to come. They give them like $100,000 to play them. So I mean, why not do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Dion too
He
rich
said
to
what he
even
said. He
think
said he don't
about
want to
what they.
get paid. He don't want to get paid to get their butt kicked, bro. That's
But
exactly what
Dion
he
already
said.
rich though. Dion already rich though, so he don't care about that. Any other coach would think about what benefit that's going to do to the university.
Shit,
That
but
could be a whole new
did you
facility.
not see what he already did to the stadium? I mean, to the shit already.
But it's all about the exposure for the players, Calvin. That's what I'm going back to.
Oh
Dion
yeah,
is too
not for
arrogant.
sure,
That's all
for
I'm
sure,
saying.
for sure, for sure.
He's
I'm
too
with you on that,
arrogant. He need to swallow some pride, man. That's all I'm saying.
bro. I promise you, his son just a freshman. Like by the junior, he don't want them the niggas to get shellacked. That's all.
His son is not on that level. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but he just don't want
Let's.
them niggas to get shellacked, bro. That's all that shit is, bro.
I mean, you gonna get select a few games anyway if you playing good teams. Like you're trying to build a powerhouse at HBCU, Dion. Like you got to get select, man, or you got to see what players are going, make plays. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that nigga
all in the
stupid.
process. Like you got to taste defeat, and then you got to get home. Like you got to get dogs, man. Like people that's
Oh
hungry.
no, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Like you got to make your practices better. You got to step up. Like honestly, if you play in one of these schools, you could go to the university, and as a coach, you could probably go to one of the team's practice and see how they coach practice. Like the coaches usually give you that shoulder to lean on as a coach. I remember Coach Rising talking about when he went to Old Dominion. I mean, not Old Dominion, but VCU. The coach was talking to him like your team, it's probably gonna get whooped, but I mean they're gonna get better through it. Like he didn't want to listen to what their coach had to say, man. He was just like that team was competing in a Division I AA playoffs. Like that's just life, man. Who has the better players. Like even if I'm not a better coach, I got better players than you, man. We gonna dominate you. Like, but this
True.
is a learning lesson. I'm gonna let you know how I got to this level and like how I talk. Like Dion is still a rookie in my eyes as a coach. He has no cliche as a coach. He's not nobody. He's a nobody. Like he needs to stop acting like he's somebody. I feel like he needs to be humble. He need to eat some humble pie. That's what I feel like. Eat the humble pie, Dion. That's all I gotta say. Eat it. Eat it. And I'm a Florida State guy. I love Florida State. I love Florida State. But Dion need to be more humble. That's all I feel like. He need to listen to some Kendrick Lamar and be humble.
Hey, nah, I agree with you. Definitely agree with you, man. Dion.
Yeah, but I had to
Yeah, man, we better
end that
goddamn
off.
tune it in, man. Watch this.
Dion and Will Smith are on the same level in my book right now. Like those guys, like they're unstable. Like why are you having social media influencers coming to talk to your players, like that's like sending the wrong message to me as a parent now. I'm like, I don't want my son wanting to go to a school just because he's gonna see Brittany Rayner with a fat ass. Like, I want him to go to learn and be the best athlete he can be if he's playing for Deion Sanders. Like,
oh shit, because it's gonna
social
be
media,
bitches like Brittany Rayner trying to goddamn get money from that nigga.
Exactly. I'm gonna be schooling my son on social media. I evolved in that stage of life. Like, Deion is older than me, so Deion really is overdoing it. I feel like he need to keep it simple. You know, sometimes simplicity works. You know, find a formula that works and stick to it, man. Like, right now, he's doing too much. He's trying to be like a hardball and be innovative. I feel like, but it's not working. Well, we'll see if it's working or not.
Yep. Nah, we will. See, I feel like it will though. See, I feel like you gotta trust the process, man. It's all in the grind, man. Straight up. They got something going on down there. Yeah, man. Let's watch this UNC game. Tune in, man. It's been a good one. Shit, man, we're gonna keep the goddamn content coming with you, man. I appreciate all the listeners, man. Whoever listening still tuned in, man. This is the livest podcast in the Carolinas, man. Masculinity on steroids, man. TNP 2022 and beyond, man. We holding this shit down, bro. Peace.
We out.